The various art forms are playing an important part of our lives in this generation, and the artists, poets, musicians of our era have made tremendous strides forward. We've arranged to visit some of the more noted exponents of their crafts, and our first visit is with America's deep-feeling master of the descriptive phrase, poet Tension Brett. Here in Mr. Brett's suburban apartment is the birthplace of some of America's most beautiful poetry. Mr. Brett?
Yes.
I see you are rather deep in thought. Is it possibly on your current project?
Yes, an epic poem of esoteric meter.
What do you call it?
My epic poem?
Yes.
Dearth.
Dearth?
Dearth. May I read it for you?
Please do.
Dearth. Dearth the lack. O sheaves of wheat by wind, west wind, who sow what withal shall, and yet those who can or will not.
There's a great deal of truth in that, Mr. Brett.
Verdad, 11 years of work, but not to unavail.
11 years is a great dedication to a work.
The title took 5 years alone.
Do you have any other works we might discuss?
I do have a somewhat humorous piece, if I'm making no imposition.
Oh, not at all. That's why we're here. Well, what do you call this funny one?
A boss. A boss, and yet it was tintinnabulation. Wild of drum and leather thong, O ye welcome, welcome ye, canst fly. Thy cobbler to hail and hammer, hail, nail. 21, 21, oh to vote again. So leapt my heart.
That's a real rib tickler, Mr. Brett. How do you compare this with Dearth?
Oh, not at all. Dearth is rooty, deep in root. A boss is a fillip of fancy, a flight, a poet's holiday kind of thing.
Well, it's been delightful visiting. We'll be looking forward to the publication of Dearth.
Verdad.
Our next visit is with America's famed painter, Mother Rustic. Mother Rustic, I see you're hard at work in your kitchen.
Land sakes, I didn't expect to see you so soon. Yeah, the men folk will be in from the fields in a half hour or so, and they'll be mighty hungry. Boy, that plowing, sowing, and reaping sure works up appetites. I just milked 40 black Anguses myself. Sure beats squeezing a tennis ball for building a grip. I can crack walnuts with my cuticles. Name your finger.
Well, I'm sure you can, Mother Rustic.
You ought to drop in during the pig killing. You can't turn around without bumping into a stack of spare ribs or a mess of pork chops. I killed 80 pigs last year with one shot apiece with a croquet mallet. Land sakes, we had more fun. Yeah.
I like roast pig very much, but when do you find time to paint?
Oh, well, my favorite time is just about when I get finished slopping the hogs. That's when I get a good north light.
Oh, what subjects do you paint?
Well, I like to paint what I know. You know, local stuff. Stuff you see around you all the time. It's the only stuff I know, I guess.
May we see some of your paintings?
Oh, land sakes. Well, they ain't much. But if you like, come over this way. This here one is one I done of our old silo. I call it Old Silo. This here one is sheep. I guess it's pretty silly putting obvious titles on them. Sheepdog and wolf, newborn calf. Poor little critter died last year. It's the only picture we have of her. This here one is spring plowing. County fair, hoedown. And this last one here I think is just about my best. When day is done. Well, land sakes, I've been here chewing too long. Them men folk should be sitting down. And then, chow time, come and get it. Chow time.
The art of sculpture, too, has seen considerable progress. Since neophyte sculptors gazed in awe at Michelangelo's David, Rodin's Thinker, and the countless other fine representations of the human form in stone, the sculptor stands alone, for it is only he with his chisel who turns cold, stark marble into the rippling arteries of human life. Let us stop in at the studio of the noted Hungarian sculptor, Miklos Molnar.
Mr. Molnar, forgive our interruption, but all America is interested in your work.
Ah,
I said, forgive our interruption.
I heard that part. What was last part?
All America is interested in your work. What is that you're working on?
What do you think? Chicken paprikash. It's a statue.
I know that, Mr. Molnar. I mean, what do you call it?
Like everybody else call it a statue. What do you think?
Well, I think our viewers would be particularly interested...
Tell your nuts viewers to go watch Popeye cartoons on TV.
Sir,
What's
you
on? You got something nuts upstairs?
Sir, it's just that you've been the exponent of so many new phases of sculpture. For instance, why do you have that large hole in this statue?
I make mistake. What do you think? I'm nuts? I put hole in statue. You know people what got hole in statue? They die in stomach. They die 6 minutes. They could not breathe. They could not eat. So what's the matter? You nuts upstairs?
Well, sir,
look,
it's
please go take your TV camera. Get out, please.
But sir, Sir,
Magda!
Are you stuck, sir?
Magda! I'm stuck! Where's my wife? Magda! Magda!